What's going on, YouTube? It's Vikings95 here. We are doing our daily target live stream. We're going to see if anything's going to drop. We'll see. I don't have high hopes that for a Monday drop, but, it could happen. You never know. Don't want to miss it if it does. Bright and early today. It was definitely hard to get up today, but it had to be done. Owen's up and excited. Grande, good morning. V6 at Stock, good morning. Adrian, good morning. Andy Sports Cards, good morning. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, man. This was a rough weekend for me for football, I gotta say. Mr. Bidwell, good morning. So I got the auto refresh going. We're watching. I may take those baseball products off, but can't believe we lost yesterday. James, I'm right there with you. I actually lost every single fantasy league. Every single one. It was rough. It was a rough weekend. Finally got my Topps Chrome in the mail. The box was demolished to shreds. Miami Mike, that for some reason that seems to be like the most common thing to happen nowadays. I actually, for today's video, opened up a damaged box because, the box that it came in didn't even look damaged, but the actual product was. So I don't know if that's on target or what, but sometimes the damaged boxes can be the best ones. Cardinals fan 1990, good morning. Andy Sports Cards, your Saints looked absolutely incredible. Wow. I was blown away by Jameis Winston. Aaron, good morning. Yup, Saints fan there too. So yeah, Jameis Winston. I guess the Packers defense did not look great. Let's put it that way. Chupacabra Jones, what's going on? Yeah, this was a rough weekend. Cardinals fan 1990 with the $2 donation. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate that. It's a good way to start off the morning, especially since it was a rough weekend. Of course, the Iowa State Cyclones did not do great against Iowa. And then the Vikings lost in overtime against the Bengals. And I lost in every single fantasy team because I either played against Tyler Lockett or Tyreek Hill or Amari Cooper. So, it was rough. It was a rough weekend. I lost in one league, in a PPR 10-man league, 145.2 to 146.6. Maybe I can get some stat corrections in my favor. We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, the Lions. I was honestly hoping they would make the comeback because that would have been the craziest comeback I'd ever seen. That Lions game was crazy at the end. But I did watch majority of the Rams-Bears game last night. That was unbelievable. Matthew Stafford I think he has found his home. Matthew Stafford is looking crazy good right now. Sadly, I was playing against Cooper Kupp in that one league as well, and so that is how I lost. Cooper Kupp. Overall, just a rough football weekend, but it can only go up from here, I guess. Alright, so did you guys have anyone on your fantasy teams go off? How'd your personal team do? Yeah, entire NFC North is 0-1. That's so funny. And the Packers had the baddest beat. But, oh man. Hey guys, I have a question. I'm leading my fantasy game right now. 119 to 94. My opponent has Lamar Jackson. Ooh, that could be a close game depending on how Lamar does. If he runs a lot, if he goes off, that could be close, Andy. That one will be I feel like that'll be a nail biter. Oh, Miami Mike 305 had Kyler Hopkins. Oh, That combo could be lethal this season. That is insane. That's a good combo. Kyler Murray looked absolutely unreal. Uh, like he's playing like potential MVP material. We'll see if it keeps up, but wow. I was shocked at Kyler. And he didn't start Jalen Hurts. Dang. Cardinals playing 1990 NFL team Tampa Bay Bucks beat Dallas. Yes, they did. That was a really good Thursday night game. That was one of the best Thursday night games I've seen in a long time. But I did start Jalen Hurts in one league, so I was happy about that, but still lost. So it is not going well. Not going well so far for me. We'll see if it gets any better, but hopefully it does. In my big league, I had it was brutal. I had my first three picks were Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, and Austin Eckler, and this is a 12-man league, so that's a pretty decent first three picks, and of course, none of them did very well. Eckler did decent, but Steve, what's going on? Good morning. Today is mostly probably going to be a fantasy football hangout, and then we're going to be watching the target cards, but the odds of them dropping on a Monday are slim. They've never dropped on a Monday before, but of course I don't want to miss it if they pull a fast one. I would rather be asleep right now. It was a pretty late night watching the Bears-Rams game, but here we are. Here we are, we're trying, hoping it doesn't get missed. Miami Mike 305, I have no idea. I actually should look that up. I have no clue what happened to Brandon Ayuk. Because obviously Deebo Samuel took the spotlight far and away. He wasn't targeted once. Wow. Alright, time to see this. So he missed several practices with a hamstring injury. Wow. Huh. Yeah, I did notice that Brandon Ayuk did not get any throws to him, any catches. Oh man, Nicholas, Russell Wilson, and Joe Mixon. Nice. In my big league, sadly, I played against Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett. So those two combined for like 45 points in a non-PPR league. It was brutal. It was brutal. But it is what it is. I'm used to my teams just letting me down all the time, so oh man. Let's see. But I was hoping the Browns would pull the dub. I was actually shocked. The Browns did really well. The Browns they were going off, but not enough to beat Patrick Mahomes. It looks like. Let's see. So as of right now, nothing's dropped. Nothing's really changed on the back end either. So we're just kind of chilling. Let's see. Trying to figure out why my Streamlabs is not updating. I don't know. Alright. Good morning, Brian. being a Miami fan in New England yesterday was awesome. Steve, that is awesome. Yeah, that was a close game. That was definitely a close game, but Miami took it. I had Miles Gaskin on one of my team. He didn't do anything super crazy, but it was fun. Of course, we got to see Mac Jones for the first time. Let's see. Yeah, this is weird. Why is that not updating? Hopefully it updates soon. Mac Jones looked great. Lost by 1 point still. I think we'd have a rookie season like Herbert. That is... I don't know. I don't know if he'll have the rookie season like Herbert. He doesn't have the weapons around him that Herbert has. So I'm not sure about that. Not sure that he'll have the rookie season like Herbert did. But he did look decent yesterday. Damian Williams looked pretty good besides that fumble at the end. It was an interesting day. There was just so much that went on yesterday. So much that went on. Of course, you had let's see. You had the Jaguars get destroyed by the Texans. Did not see that coming. Trevor Lawrence had his debut. It was not great. Not anything super crazy. You had Trey Lance, who his first pass was a touchdown. That was pretty cool. It was wild. There was just a lot that happened. You had Devontae Smith with his first reception being a touchdown from Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts went off. Looked absolutely awesome. But Justin Fields didn't have anything super notable. I mean, he had that rushing touchdown, I think. But so that's pretty decent. The New England O-line is scary good. Yes, they are. So it should be interesting. I have Damian Williams in multiple fantasy leagues because I went after him super hard after they got rid of Sony Michel and Cam Newton. So hopefully one of my teams starts doing well. But let's see, Jalen Hurts an awesome start as he did. Do you normally do the stock watches? I typically hang out in Schulte card polls, but love your content, loving it, and hang out here too. So I don't have any monitors on the back end or anything at the moment, but generally, I mean, I'm in a couple Discord groups where the chatter happens when stuff starts to load, and of course we can see on this target page as well when stuff starts to load on the back end. So we know when there's a drop. I don't know if anyone can truly tell what's going to drop first or not, but we can see when the drop happens just based off of stuff loading on the back end. Yes, Damian Harris. That's what I meant, Steve. Damian Harris. I don't know what I said. But David Montgomery did look very good. He looked stellar in his yearly debut, I guess. He definitely looked awesome. He was breaking tackles. He broke Aaron Donald's tackle like multiple times. It was crazy. But STS Sports, always up early, always checking. Gotta see if we can score. It's not super likely on a Monday, but here we are. We can talk some fantasy football at least. It's football season again. I'm so excited. I don't think anything will probably drop today. If I had to put my money on it, I would say it won't, just because of history, but we'll see. So I'm actually going to get rid of this. Going to get rid of the baseball. They've been on there since last week, so there's no real point to having them on there, I guess. Let's see. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of them. We'll get rid of that Prism and that Topps Fire. All right, let's see. Well, I got college class a few hours, so I'm gonna go back to sleep. All right, Andy. Thanks for stopping in briefly this morning. My team blew up. Wilson, AB, Mixon, CMC, Jonathan Taylor. Especially if your team was in a PPR league. CMC went off with the receptions. Wilson obviously threw like 4 touchdowns. Antonio Brown went crazy on Thursday. Joe Mixon ran all over the Vikings. That is a solid team run. Very nice. Joe from work, make sure you like the live stream with Vikings 95 and the algorithm on YouTube. Always up early morning live stream with the community. I do appreciate the likes, everybody. If you do want to throw a like on the live stream, something you can do for free to help me. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I talk about it. I try and talk about like once or twice a live stream, so not a ton, but it does helps show my video a little bit more. So I do appreciate it. Let's see. Giants look slow per usual. Yes, they did. Saquon Barkley did basically nothing. It was interesting watching Teddy Bridgewater for the Broncos. Teddy actually did pretty decent. So I was kind of surprised with that. Teddy Bridgewater did better than I thought. And of course, Melvin Gordon had like a 70-yard touchdown run or something. Walmart had Topps Chrome Mega Boxes. I was not happy with them. They're $60. Oh man. I don't know if this is here to stay, but you guys can see Topps Chrome. The blaster box right here is right now showing $45. It was $30, so I have no idea what's going on there, but showing $45 for a blaster box. Oh, moved from Michigan to Louisiana and split a couple years ago, so split allegiance to Lions. Now the Saints. Signed for the NFL Sunday ticket to watch the Lions, and it's great to watch every game. Man, the Lions almost pulled off that comeback. Of course, the Saints went absolutely nuts. The Saints went nuts against the Packers of all teams. So I was shocked with that, but that was crazy. It was definitely a good game for the Saints. Let's put it that way. All right. I don't want to talk about fantasy stuff, Brandon. I feel you. I lost in every single league already. It was bad. I saw it in a video. You got a new job. Definitely would have been an old video, for sure, like 2 years old or so. I'm a mechanical engineer, Ben. So YouTube is not my career by any means. There we go. Now we got the stream labels back up and running. Get Cardinals fan 1990s $2 donation on there. I appreciate that. My Falcons played like poop. It was not the easiest to watch the Falcon game. Let's put it that way. If you're an Eagles fan, it was, but yeah, Kyle Pitts did not have the debut I thought he would have. I thought he was going to do pretty decent. I had him on one of my fantasy teams. Chupacabra Jones, $30 was already too much for baseball. Yeah, that's a lot. $45 for a Topps Chrome Blaster. I don't know if that's there to stay or not, but fantasy football, not good for you, Brandon. Yeah, not good for me either. But you found 2 2020 select NFL Megas in the wild. That is awesome. Did you find them at like Walgreens or CVS or something? I've been hearing like drugstores. Drugstores lately have been carrying them, oddly enough. I think Jameis just needs new coaching. He is looking good for now. Yeah, Jameis is looking crazy. He almost seemed like he didn't have to do much work, but he threw so many touchdowns. It was unbelievable. Falcons definitely worst team in the NFL. Right now it is looking like that. Miami Mike 305. They did not have many positive moments going for them. Let's put it that way. Steelers with the big win. Yeah, the Steelers defense holding Josh Allen down. That was crazy. That was a good game too. That was also a kind of slow game. It was a little slow, but Steelers took it to the Bills. This is gonna be a fun season. I'm so excited, but so excited yet very frustrated because the Vikings are gonna be. I don't know. Right now the Vikings are tied for first, I guess, but. They were just sitting there, couldn't believe your eyes. That's awesome, Brandon. I have not found stuff in Walgreens for quite some time. I guess I can sit on this page. Alright, 7:02. Last week when stuff dropped, it dropped on Wednesday. And so, definitely a little bit interesting. Dropped on Wednesday. It dropped around 7:02 a.m., but nothing actually went live until like 7:30 to 7:40. So they gave a lot of time for stuff to load on the back end, which was not fun, but we'll see. See how much weight Jameis lost? I did. He was running around like crazy too. Like he looked like a running quarterback. It was wild. But so what players do you have that did good yesterday? What players did I have that did good? So my big league, I have Justin Herbert as my quarterback. I have Matthew Stafford as my second string quarterback on the bench. I have Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Austin Eckler. So 3 should be decent running backs. And then I have, it's a weird league where you can play 2 running back and then 2 wide receivers / tight end. So I have George Kittle and then you get 1 flex, so 1 running back, wide receiver / tight end. And so I played my 3-star running backs, and then I had George Kittle and Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp did good, but he made me lose in another league, which is always tough when you're playing against him. But, so yeah, George Kittle, Cooper Kupp, and then on my bench, I had Corey Davis, Corey Davis, and Allen Robinson. Who else did I have? Either way, it was tough. Just playing against Russell Wilson in multiple leagues was not the easiest. But I have hope for the future. And Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon was on my bench too. But let's see. What are your thoughts on RDL pulling TB12 auto out of 5? I did not see that. I'll have to go check that out. I haven't watched any Donruss hobby openings yet. I know that retail did come out. They're being posted on eBay like crazy, so hopefully within the next week or two, Target gets their Donruss retail products out there. I hope. As a Jets fan, I think Zach Wilson looked really good yesterday. Got pressure on every throw, a bunch of drops by the wide receivers. Still ended up with 258 and 2 TDs. Jets almost came with a comeback. I think he looks pretty decent too. But I also think Sam Darnold looked pretty decent in Carolina. He got the win. So I don't know. It's going to be a great season. There's just so much going on. Let's see. Open 1 box. Nice. Justin Herbert Premier Level die cut. That's sweet. Let's see. I don't want to talk about last week drops. 4 Select Blasters, who sees Megas, ripped from my cart. Aaron, I feel the same. I had those Blasters and Megas as literally the loading screen was spinning for the order. Ripped out. Raheem Mostert and Saquon Barkley along with James Robinson. Oh, man. Yep, that sounds like my team. Didn't do great. I have no idea why Topps Chrome is $44.99 a blaster now. I mean, I don't know if anyone would pay $45 for that. Realistically. I mean, that is a 125% increase on cost. It's ridiculous. Hurts, Hill, Swift, AB. Oh my gosh, you're crushing it, dude. Congrats. Good morning, Tony. Got the W over with the 49ers. Congrats on that. Although the Lions made it an interesting game. I will say that. Last week, every time you ordered something, it said error. Huh. Yeah, last week, I know a lot of people did get lucky with their orders. I was not one of them. I definitely did not get lucky last week. Did not go great. Hopefully Pokebros. I'm hoping Prestige Megas drop again. We'll see. I have no idea. I have no idea if they're going to drop or not. Last week they didn't drop a ton of them. So, and usually, if I remember correctly from previous years, it's kind of a pretty limited product. But, of course, right now they're kind of overprinting everything. So, we'll see. Oh, wait, WTF. $45 for 2021 Chrome. Yeah, I'm not buying any. I have it on here just for other people if it were to load, but I do not buy the baseball stuff, so. Walmart had Donruss last week. Yep, Brian. Donruss blasters are coming out. They've been all over eBay. They're going for about $50 a box right now. Hopefully that drops down a little bit. We'll see. But I just hope Target drops them. I'm going to be so tempted to buy as much as I can for Donruss. I want to pull a case hit. That is my goal for this year, is to pull one case hit out of Donruss for Absolute. That's my goal. Those case hits, the kabooms and the downtowns are so cool. His and Her collects. Good morning. If anything, Fire should be $40 with the checklist. Fire has over Chrome. I don't pay attention to baseball, but I did see that Topps Fire Hobby Box last week, which was pretty crazy. It was only $70, so. Ooh, Brady and Gronk combo. There you go. That is, if you played them both, that would be extremely solid for last week. Or I guess this fantasy week. But Brady to Gronk on my team, 30 points each. Whew, crazy. I didn't get lucky from last week's drop either. Yeah, it was, stuff just sold out so fast. I have heard that Topps Fire has a pretty good checklist. I wonder if they're going to drop any Donruss football this week. Open one blaster over the weekend. Pulled Trey Lance Rookie Phenoms patch. Just the base. Still cool, Brandon. I'm really hoping that they do. We'll see. I have a feeling that it is unlikely because for some reason Target's just always behind the game when it comes to dropping new products. But hopefully they do. We'll see. $27 a blaster at Walmart. Wow. That's kind of in line with what they've been doing lately, so sadly. How about Donruss Hobby being $4.25 when listed on the Panini website? Seems way too expensive for a lower end product. Steve, I am not buying it. It's unbelievable how much these hobby boxes are going for nowadays. And partially it's because of breakers, because breakers can make their money back, right? If they split up the 425 box into 32 teams and charge $20 a team, they're making a bunch of money and it's doable. But $4.25 for a Donruss hobby box is a lot. I can't justify it. There's just, for doing a personal opening for myself, that's probably not going to happen. What's supposed to drop this week? This week, for retail stuff, we might see Donruss football. I don't think we're going to see Optic Basketball. Optic Basketball drops on the 17th of September, but usually I think that's probably when the hobby box comes out. Retail is typically a little bit behind that, so I think Donruss football will be easy to get in a few weeks. Yeah, I think eBay is going to probably go down to about $40 or so shipped, would be my guess. And especially if Target starts dropping stuff, then it'll really drop. Because when people start ordering off Target, they just buy it and then immediately put it on eBay, it seems. But yeah, not bad on those pulls, Brandon. Very nice. Topps Chrome Blaster 45. That is a joke. I agree, Scott. I don't know how they possibly marked those up another 50% after they're $30. But Chiefs somehow did it. Mahomes is magic. Mahomes, you were never out of the game when you got Patrick Mahomes as quarterback. Cleveland did look very, very good, though. I'll give it to the Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb is a beast. Wow. Baker was playing really well. He made some poor decisions with that last interception, but still, they look good. They never drop on Mondays. They have not, and of course, I say that every video in the beginning. I do not think that they will probably drop today, but we are here because if they do, I don't want to miss it. Historically, they haven't, but if they do drop, I do not want to miss it. So that's just FYI for everybody. Historically, the past 3 months or so, they have not dropped during Mondays, but it's a weekday, and I don't want to miss it. So that is why I am on. Oh, let's see, down at $40.50 a blaster on eBay. Yup, it'll be down close to what Walmart is charging. That will be interesting if it gets that low. Hopefully, I'm hoping that Target releases them for like $20 a blaster still. Because I just want to load up. I want to open a bunch. I'm trying for a case hit this year. Really trying. Buy more singles than anything. Aaron, yup, me too. I definitely kind of went crazy this past week or so on eBay buying singles. I got a lot of PC stuff coming in, so I'm excited for that. Pedro, what's going on? Good morning. Most likely not going to have a Monday drop. I don't know about Topps Fire too much. I haven't looked into the baseball checklist very much just because I don't know baseball as well. I don't follow it as well. But I can tell you yesterday, I watched a lot of football. A lot of football yesterday. Also drop some likes, people. Hoosier, I appreciate it. If you guys like the stream, thank you. Thank you very much. I pulled a select basketball LaMelo Ball tricolor silver rookie. Congrats, Brian. That's awesome. Out of a blaster, too. Nice. Are you still checking the search page? Because remember, none of us have Downers football in our favorites yet, so I'll check that on. Yeah, Brandon, we will be so basically we'll see anything start to get backloaded based on the Target favorites page, just from previous drops, because I'm sure that they will backload something, but I do have this page open as well, the search page, and there's been no movement, same 156 as there was before. Do you have a Kirk Cousins auto yet? I think I do. I don't know. There's some Vikings I choose to go after some autographs of, and so I have autos of a lot of the main ones. Like I know I've got a Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson. Actually, I don't know if I have a Thielen or not. I should probably get one of those at some point, but I'm not the biggest Kirk Cousins fan. I think we way overpaid him, and I think it did a lot more damage than it did helping us. Personally, we paid a lot for mediocrity. As a Vikings fan, it's tough, but it's crazy how much newer product rookies sell for. How can a guy who's never played for sell more than a guy like Manning, Rice, Barry Sanders? 100% correct. It is crazy, and it's been like that the past couple of years, though. It's crazy right now how stuff is being sold. I mean, yeah, you can go pick up a Peyton Manning autograph for $200, but a Patrick Mahomes rookie Patrick Mahomes, bad example. Say a Mac Jones rookie autograph is selling for $200 to $500 right now. So Peyton Manning, obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, against a guy who just had his first game. But it's all speculation. Pulled red, white, and green cracked ice courtside mellow. Wow. That is awesome. Bain Miller? Okay. You know who I'm talking to. Sold for 415 minutes. Wow. That's crazy. Just got my lamellas back from PSA, both gem and 10s. Nice eBay user. Don't think Donruss worth $30 blaster, but if that's price point they choose, but also buy. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they up the price on that or not. I'm almost thinking they will, but we haven't seen any football prices increased yet on Target's drops. So, we'll see. Same with basketball, actually. I don't think we've seen any basketball increase, maybe besides women's Prism, the WNBA Prism boxes. Those are $29. How about those Packers? Christopher. Making my morning. That made the Vikings loss hurt a little bit less. Haven't been any drops on Monday, have there? Nope, there have not. You're paying for their future. Yep. Mac Jones downtown is going for almost $3K on eBay. Jeez. That's insane. Literally saw a Fields RPA sell for over $1K a couple days ago. Wow. It's all speculation. People are just speculating and hoping that they're going to be the next big thing. So, you have a P.O. box set up. I have a pretty cool looking Adam Thielen Moxie patch. I do, Brandon, but I don't give it out publicly. So if you do want to message me, I can let you know. You definitely don't have to send anything my way, though, man. Maybe we could trade for it or something. Speaking of Thielen, I grabbed a Thielen and Michael Thomas dual color game worn patch for $15 off eBay. That is sweet. That is sweet. Michael Thomas obviously at one point was an all-time. He was like one of the top wide receivers in the league, but hopefully he comes back healthy. We'll see. Maybe since T-Law didn't drop 500 yards yesterday, the football boxes will come down a bit. I don't know. He didn't have the greatest debut, honestly, but no idea. I mean, there's still Mac Jones played pretty decent. Trey Lance did decent when he was in. Justin Fields scored. I mean, you got a lot of Zach Wilson played pretty well. You got a lot of rookie quarterbacks right now that people are going after. So, Brian, I appreciate you stopping in. Have a good day at work. Packers got spanked. Yes, they did. Houston, I was shocked. Houston, I mean, I know they're playing the Jaguars, but Tyrod Taylor actually looked pretty decent. Kicks for life. Herbert looked good. He did. He was disappointing as my fantasy quarterback. A little disappointing, but and he couldn't finish in the red zone. At least when I saw, they had a lot of red zone stands. So I'm hoping Austin Eckler gets more carries, more involved in the passing game, but we'll see. Because I have my main league is Austin Eckler and Justin Herbert, and I was really hoping for that hookup, but who knows? No way a rookie going on the road and winning. Yeah, but it's Houston. And Houston, at the beginning of the season, I thought they were going to be the worst team in the league. Prison Baseball is available. Yep. It's been available since last week on the drop. Trent the Weather Kid, good morning. The Dolphins did pull off the W. Okay, I got you on other social as well. Alright, sounds good, Brandon. Plus, Mike Williams dropped a TD. Yes, he did. That's true. That's true. Although he still scored a touchdown, didn't he? I think he did. Eckler didn't get a target last year, week 1 also. Interesting. Huh. Jalen Waddle, first TD. Yeah, that's another one. Another one I forgot was Jalen got his first touchdown pass from Tua. That was cool, too. It was awesome seeing all the rookies do well. I was really big on Corey Davis. I got him in most of my leagues, and he has done crazy good the first game. 2 TDs. Looks like Zach Wilson's favorite target right now, so we'll see if that continues. But year 3 of keeping Eckler. Last one, yeah. Hopefully he does well this year. I know a lot of people, like Matthew Berry was super high on him. Matthew Berry's still high on like Zeke and Saquon and everything. We'll see. Saquon got plenty of carries and he did not do much, sadly. I don't like that all my running backs in my big league are the ones that are getting getting talked about the most because they didn't do anything. Started Herbert also and Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams this week. Oh man, yeah, I had Justin Jefferson in one of my leagues. Adam Thielen definitely took the spotlight. Devontae Adams. Honestly, the Packers just could not do anything. Like Aaron Jones, did he even get a point? I don't know. Let's see. Traded Mahomes Prism rookie for Spectra Gold Dalvin Cook RPA 1 of 1. Wow, with VI patch from the Vikings plus $500. That's crazy. I have no idea. Those are two very high end cards. So if you're happy with it, I would say W. But value wise, I have no clue. Devontae Smith did do pretty well. Have a good day, Aaron. I appreciate you stopping in. The pass work is too good to pass up. Yep. Especially if you're in a PPR league. I can't even remember. How did he? All I know is the Vikings. Vikings. Not great. The Vikings were not ideal yesterday. What was your best card pull this week? Last week? What would have been my best card pull? I don't know. I don't think I had anything too crazy last week. Or if you include my mail days, it was definitely something for my mail day, which even though I bought it, I knew I was getting. So, Johnny Smith is going to be a decent tight end for the Patriots. I agree. Him and Hunter Henry, pretty crazy combo there. Thielen just elite inside the 25. I agree. He is definitely doing well inside the red zone. Conspay in Sin City, what's going on? Gotta find the honey to take to the wedding. Doomed from the start. Gus Edwards got hurt before even playing, and Judy's out 4 to 6 weeks. And oh man, Zach Floss. Yeah, that is a rough start, JD. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can come back from that. I was kind of surprised to see Zach Moss not playing. I didn't really understand that. Who Dat Dog, good morning. I think, so Ducks, I think last year the Vikings D was pretty bad. Last year they were not good. They needed a lot of improvement. And this year I think it's going to be open season against us, sadly. So, I don't know. We're just, there's going to be a lot of big plays happening. We'll see. I started Derrick Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry, another huge running back who did absolutely nothing. If you look at like the top 10 running backs who didn't do anything, there are a lot. You got Derrick Henry, you got Aaron Jones, Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott. Who am I missing? There's a few, but kind of crazy. I have no idea why the Top Scrum Blasters are $45. I will definitely not be buying them. I wasn't going to buy them at $30, so I'm definitely not buying at $45. But that's interesting. Yes, the Packers did not do great, Gully. Either the Saints look really good or the Packers D looks really bad. Maybe both. I'm not sure. Andrew, the Chiefs-Cleveland game was close. That was a crazy game. Mahomes is just never out of it. And Baker made a poor decision at the end. And I don't know. It's the Browns look good, though. The Browns look good. So that whole sermon scratch was weird, too. I agree. It's happy my Dolphins held on to the win. That's true. Yeah, the Dolphins game was kind of slow-moving, I guess. But cool to see Mac Jones start, and then Damian Harris played pretty well, and of course getting the Tua and Jalen connection was pretty sweet. Jackson, nothing's dropped. I got that huge ticker on the bottom of the screen that says it, so I will update that if anything loads on the back end, but right now nothing. Who day? Oh man. I have two teams with 148 points so far this week. Wow. That is crazy. So get this. I am in a 10-man league. I scored 145 point something and I lost to the one team that scored more because they had Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp. Uh, they went off against me. So close. It's Owen. It's probably not going to be a drop today. Probably not. Monday drops are super, super rare to non-existent, so I'm just on because I don't want to miss it, but it will probably not be happening. Seahawks looked amazing. Russell Wilson was going off. He was. I feel like the new offensive scheme works great. I mean, that they were kind of firing on all cylinders, honestly. Chris Carson was doing pretty decent. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Will Ditzley or whatever, the tight end, they were looking good. Jordan Love did get his debut as well, yeah, until he fumbled it. $25 on Damian Harris, the league lead in rushing. Man, that is crazy. We'll win 2,500. Wow. He looked good yesterday. Well, I don't know if he can lead the league, though. That'd be a stretch. Drop Zach Moss for Eli Mitchell after how much 49ers ran him this last week. Wow. You can already make pickups and drops? That's crazy. Usually it doesn't happen until like Wednesday in most leagues. Damian Harris is a beast. Played with him in high school. Nice. Yeah, he did well yesterday. I was pretty high on him once they moved Sony Michel and dropped Cam Newton. I picked him up in pretty much every draft I could. Cook, CMC, JT, and Chubb did well. The rest of the top 10 or so did not. I agree. Yep, Harry, that's a good breakdown right there. 74 Bob Greasy card. Wow, that's crazy. $200 PSA 7. Jackson, no problem. JD, seems like Mitchell secretly jumped Sermon, which was unexpected. Yeah, I don't understand that at all, but we'll see how they change that this week. Because I definitely thought Trey Sermon was going to be getting some touches, but make the Monday stream a football recap talk. That is pretty much it. I was debating doing that today, but yeah, Monday is pretty much going to be a football recap that we just go over what happened and yeah, pretty much talk football while I have the target screen refresh in the background. It was a very painful first half for the Vikings. It was a super slow game and just not great. Not great. Neither team looked that great. It was just slow moving. How much are the Prestige Megas? Right now they're $39.99 if you can get them on a Target drop, but right now in the secondhand market they're going for like $75 to $85. It's crazy. So they jumped up quite a bit, sadly. I put in the request, it'll go into effect Wednesday. Okay, JD, gotcha. You make me feel old. I was collecting baseball cards when you were -3 years old. Oh, man. I'm feeling old. I got my birthday coming up soon. It is closer to 30 than I will be 20. So, crazy. Damian Harris looked good until he fumbled. Yep, that is true. That fumble did hurt. Prestige for 40 if I remember right. Yep, correct. Anyone else gets slight adrenaline rush when target loads on the back end? Oh, for sure. For sure. I don't know why, but it's always the adrenaline of getting cards at retail prices. The best card to rip, the best rips are at retail prices. That is for sure. Is that Prism Draft Pick Mega Box available online right now or sold out? I believe it's sold out. They've been sold out for a while. I am shocked that they kept that fumble on Cook. I thought that camera evidence was pretty definitive, but apparently not. And it is what it is now, so nothing to do about it now. I did bring a bulk of the cards from Minnesota. Yep. My trunk was pretty much packed as I drove down to Florida with cards. Oh man, Clint, that's a lot of money to bet. But sadly, Iowa has a history of beating Ames because I don't know. Cyclones just can't get it together this season. It looks like our first two games have been a huge struggle. I think everyone was shocked they kept it a fumble. I think the announcers were shocked that they kept it a fumble. The announcers were saying it was pretty definitive, but again, it's not me. I'm biased, but it is what it is. Oh, golly. My birthday's late September, but you guys do not need to get me anything. Just hanging out on the stream is enough, and I appreciate that. I have a sock that's older than you. Oh, jeez. That fumble was a surprise. Yeah. Cowboys fans are crying pass interference from Thursday game. That one was a little bit... That one's a little bit closer. I can see why they would be upset with that push-off. That Chris Godwin push-off. That was a little bit more debatable. But you also can't give the ball to Brady with a minute left. Like, come on. You can't do that. They had their opportunity to win. So, I don't know. You see a Bruins fan, they will easily beat Bama in the championship. Go. That is a bold statement right there. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Gotcha, Clint. I thought it was going to be overturned. Sadly, it wasn't. But it is what it is. So, all right, let's see. Drop a comment if your fantasy football team won so far this in week 1. I know there's a game tonight, but drop a comment if your fantasy football team won. All of my teams lost. So, it is what it is. In every league, I played either against like Tyreek Hill, Amari Cooper, something. It was absolutely crazy. So, I did not have the best week in fantasy, so I want to hear about some people who did. Let's see. All right, Steve got the W. Ducks went 1-1. Pokey Bros got the L. Frank, I'm not sure how much the Herbert autos are worth. I've got 2 of them now, so kind of cool, but no idea. One team won, another lost. Yeah, that's true. TJ Hawkinson did look awesome. I had him in a league, and I still lost. Also had George Kittle. Jalen Hurts, league MVP. That is a bold statement, but I've actually heard that from multiple people. Matthew Berry's bold prediction, I think, was that Jalen Hurts would be the best quarterback this year. So, need about 20 points out of Andrews to get the W. He'd have to have a good game. I'm assuming that's Mark Andrews. Oh man, winning 134-91, still have Lamar Jackson. That is crazy. Scored 163 and it was your bye week. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Called Sports Fan with the W. Oh wow, Justin Jefferson, National Treasure, true RP out of 99. That's sweet. That's a nice bowl. Had Kyler, Cooper at flex, and Hawkinson. Steve, you gotta win with that, right? That is a solid 3 players right there. Of course, Kyler went off. MVP Hurts, we shall see. Oh man. In one league, you had Jones, Adams, and Ayuk. That is a brutal 3 for this first week. The other league put up 173 but still lost. Dang. I don't know why they're not giving James Robinson the ball more. I am not sure. I thought he was going to have a good game, but your son won his Pop Warner game. That's the real W. Congrats to him on that. Very nice. Who's the Ravens backs? Right now they have it kind of changed. They got a what's it like Tyson Williams or something like that, and then they have Latavius Murray and Le'Veon Bell. Oh man, yeah, Aaron Rodgers did not do good. He got taken out at like the end of the third quarter, like sometime in the beginning of the fourth. I got destroyed, but between Thursday and Sunday, I was the man with Brady and Lamb. Oh man, those two did well, but Brandon, I do not think there's going to be a restock today. I do not think there's going to be a restock. Dak comeback player and league MVP. That would be crazy, but I know you're a Cowboys fan, so I know there might be some slight bias there. But he did look very good in his first comeback. So I like seeing players come back. I love seeing Joey B do well. Obviously, I don't like him doing well against my Vikings, but it was cool to see him come back and play decent. Dak Prescott came back, played amazing. That was sweet to see. It's going to be an interesting year to see who gets comeback player of the year. I do not think the Raiders win tonight. I think the Ravens are taking it to them. We'll see, although the Ravens have some injuries. I don't know. It could go either way. They put a limit of 5 on Topps Fire Baseball. Interesting. Rodgers, neck. Harris was bugging too much. He thought he had lice. Oh, that is interesting. Rodgers' neck. Oh, neck hairs. Okay. Gotcha. I will be on tomorrow, Frank. We'll see. There's a decent chance we get a drop tomorrow, I guess. Today is always unlikely. Today's unlikely. It's never happened on a Monday, but I don't want to miss it if it does. But tomorrow and Wednesday is when they've been dropping the past couple weeks. So we'll see if tomorrow's a drop. I hope it is. I hope they drop early this week so we can sleep in the rest of the week, especially you West Coasters. Morning from New Mexico. Good morning, David. Missed on drafting Najee Harris. Kind of glad this week. I think this week was just tough for him. I mean, he was going against the Bills defense. I think Najee Harris long term will be pretty decent, but this week was rough for them. That game in general was a pretty low scoring, pretty slow moving. It was more of a defensive battle in my opinion, but what are the best boxes to buy when they drop? Obviously, Prestige Megas are my favorite. Pretty much anything that drops right now is going to be either like a Prestige Mega or it's going to be a new football product because they have not been dropping the draft pick products for a while. Prestige Blasters haven't been on for a little while, so Donruss should be coming out soon. We'll see. I'm hoping that they have retail this week, that Target has retail this week. They've been released into Walmarts. They're flooding on eBay right now. So it's only $5.40 there. Oh man, David. Don't know how you do it. I hope we get an early drop this week so you can sleep in the rest of the days. 2 cards with Derek Carr for the Raiders. Very nice. Prestige Blasters are good. Yeah, I agree. I just like Prestige in general. I love the Prestige product this year. Obviously it's a little bit easier to get a case hit since there's 4 of them, but it's been awesome. So I'm probably going to stay on until around 7:45 Eastern time, so 5 more minutes. I don't think we're seeing a drop today. I would be shocked if they dropped anything after that, and so I'm pretty confident that we can probably either get to work or go back to bed, whatever you guys are doing. So I'll give it 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to head out. Prestige Mega a few weeks back and shipped to Belfast, Northern Ireland. What? That is a ways away. I hope you pull something crazy. That would be awesome. I did hear, I got a text from my buddy over in Minnesota at the local card shop, Twin City Sports Cards, and he had someone open 2 Prestige Mega Boxes, and they got a Stephon Diggs auto out of 2, a wild card points, and a Chase Young drip card. So, there's just some really cool hits you can get out of those Prestige Megas. Prestige Blasters randomly came back in stock on Friday. I wonder if it was from canceled orders. There's a chance it could have been canceled orders. So, that's kind of cool though. Nice to grab 2. 2 weeks ago I grabbed a few. One of them came damaged somehow, but the shipping box wasn't. It was weird. But once I win the Powerball, I'm going to buy all of you 500 boxes of prestige boxes. Oh, man, Gully. I hope it happens, man. I hope it happens. The Megas are definitely far and away better than the Prestige Blasters. But I even like the Prestige Blasters. You can hit... I mean, case hits are plentiful. You got the Season's Greeting inserts, I think, are really cool. You usually get a numbered card. You can get a hit. So they're not bad. Tavern Sports Cards, good morning. I have not watched a bunch of YouTube videos yet, but I will be on the lookout for the SGC graded cards by especially the Marvel ones. That's pretty cool. Comic deal. Good luck, Gully. Did you know I'm your best mate? Oh, man. We will be back tomorrow, though, and we will see if we can get a drop. See if we can get lucky and get an early drop on Tuesday. Not surprising that nothing dropped today. It's pretty usual that Mondays there are no drops. Tuesdays and Wednesdays lately have been the hot days, so we'll see. And obviously, if it gets past Wednesday, it's more likely. I mean, the later you get in the week, the more likely the drop is, right? There's less days, so we'll see. One of your neighbors won the Super Lotto. That is crazy. Kicks for Life pulled a Trevor Otto out of a Prestige Blaster. Dude, what? If that happened, that would be absolutely unbelievable. That is very cool. Got 10, and all out of 10 you got a... I got 10, and out of all 10, I pulled an Aaron Donald drip. That's sweet. That's a nice card right there. Those drip cards are probably my favorite case hits, honestly. Yo, it's Joe. Yes, it was. Congrats to your Bengals. It was nice to see Joe Burrow playing well. Him and that Jamar Chase hookup is going to be pretty crazy. I know in preseason they didn't do that well, but wow, that 50-yard touchdown. He's speedy. The Myers in your town have Prestige Blasters all in stock. Yeah, I think Meyer charges an upcharge, if I remember correctly, from what people have been saying. So I'm not shocked, because I don't know. I mean, $28 or like $35 for a Prestige Blaster would be tough. They're fun for $20, for sure. But let's see. Bengals are going to be savage. I don't know. I mean, I don't like saying it, but I think the Vikings are going to have a rough season. So it's going to be interesting to see how other teams do against the Bengals and how other teams do against the Vikings. But all right, it is about 7:45, so I'm going to hop off, everybody. I do not think we're going to see a drop today, but I will be back on tomorrow. So hopefully we get a drop tomorrow. It's going to be it's going to be a late night, early morning. These football games definitely make me stay up a little bit later, but it is fun. So I appreciate everyone stopping in, and I hope you all have a great Monday and a great remainder of your week. So hopefully I see you all tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Have a great